update on Ekholm and Klingberg, what the situation is there?
Yeah, those two won't play tonight. Just injury prevention, or they have a small injury. We just don't want to make it worse, so those two are not available tonight.
Your thoughts on adding Wallman? The type of D he is, what he'll do for you, and we might play him with.
I think in the past, certainly early in his career, puck-moving defenseman, good in the offensive zone, a great shot, getting pucks through. But lately, been really getting stronger and stronger defensively, and been really key role in San Jose on more of a shutdown role, playing against other teams' top lines, penalty kill on left side and right side. So I think one thing I think was important for us forwards to have forwards and defensemen having some flexibility, moving guys around, whether they're playing center, left wing, right wing, penalty kill, top six, bottom six. We kind of have those kind of players, those trades that we made, but also on defense, with Wallman being able to play left side, right side, and depending on what we need, if everyone's healthy and whether he plays left side or right side, but also the flexibility on when there's injuries, being able to move them around.
Is Stu starting tonight, Kris?
Stu is starting.
How about the other Stingers?
No, he's not. We're going to go the same lineup as we had last game.
So Connor just
minus Wallman coming in.
Connor just mentioned, he goes, now this is kind of what we got, and is that sort of the approach of the coach too? You're never quite sure until the deadline comes and goes, and now you sort of know exactly who you have.
We exactly know who we have and what we got to figure things out with what's best for our lines. Are we balancing out our attack? Do we load up more in top six heavy? Obviously, that's going to change quite a bit with Frederick coming in the mix, but it'll be a while before he's over his injury and able to play for us. But now it's good for the coaching staff, know what we have, and trying to get the most out of the group.
Stan talked yesterday about the fact that finding wingers for Draisaitl, it's a continued process. You've got a few different players in there. From now maybe till playoff time to see if you can find something that'll really work and really stick. What's your process to do that? How many candidates are there? How can you affect this?
We do have a lot of possibilities. I think we have a lot of guys who are playing about the same level and different kind of players, but whether you want somebody a little more defensively responsible, maybe a little more scoring, offensive, net front presence, transporting the puck in the offensive zone. We've got a little options to do right now. Before the break, a line that had been playing really well and kind of giving them a little more leeway, and hopefully they, pick up where they left off, is the puck holes in with Arvidsson. So last couple of games they have been playing together, and their production hasn't quite been there. I know Arvidsson had several quality shots the other night from the slots, one that went off the goal post. Hopefully we can regain what they had earlier in the year.
Is your criteria, production, from those players, or you've had guys that have been there that haven't necessarily produced at that level, but have been giving you quality games. So where's the need for production versus guys that are just making plays?
Yeah, it's not always about just scoring goals. If you're a guy that's scoring a goal every game, but he's part of giving up to, you're on the minus. So are you outperforming the other team's group when you're on the ice? So, it's very basic, simple, is just your plus minus. Now, if you just use that, that's, it's not always fair because you don't know the goalie's save percentage. You don't know if you're at fault, the D group that you're on the ice with. So there's a lot of factors, but it comes down to, are you outplaying the other line? When you're on the ice, are you creating more scoring chances than what you're giving up? And, the other night against Montreal, that those three out there together, I felt that they were doing that. And obviously they didn't score, but I think it's important to let them play this out for a little bit longer.
And even strength production-wise from the McDavid line, what have you seen, where they have been in the past, where they are right now, and maybe what bridges it?
I hate to say a lot of it's luck. You look at save percentage from our goalie, the opposition save percentage when they're on, they've been very unfortunate, and they've been taking a lot of minuses. They're getting outscored, which is very unlike them. They're usually outscoring at a very high rate. Now, yes, I don't want to say it's just on luck and the goaltenders, because there are things that they can do better, and I think a lot of it is especially scoring off the rush and that transition. But, those chances coming off the rush are usually off of quick puck movements, creating a turnover in the neutral zone from our defenseman standing up, or maybe our forward strip a puck and counter-attacking. I don't think they've had as many scoring chances as they typically do. But that's going to start when our team game is better. They'll get more of those offensive opportunities.
Sorry, Kris, just going back to Ekholm, is he still sick, or did he pick up an injury?
It's an injury. It's an injury.
It's an injury. You expect to have him for the road trip, though?
He will be joining us on the road trip, whether he's playing that first game in Buffalo or sometime when we're in New York. But we expect he'll be with us.
Kris, just to seek clarification on something you said about Wallman, when the whole back end is healthy, when Ekholm is back, do you want to get him, Wallman, a partner, to try to use him there a little bit, or do you see the situation as being completely fluid, where you're mixing and matching, trying to?
I think right now it'll be pretty fluid. I don't think we're going to say this is who you're going to be playing with, because somebody's going to move to the right side, or maybe not. Maybe we do have a right side guys and the left, whatever it is. But we have to decide what's best, having our top 6 players, and then go with our pairs after that. But right now, I don't think there's any hurry for that. He's going to have a couple games with one for sure, maybe 2 with Ekholm, where he'll be playing a much more significant role. You're missing a key guy like Ekholm. Everyone's going to be playing a little bit more. So I don't think there's any hurry to say this is who your partner is.
Just when you thought Mikko Rantanen was out of the conference, shows up on the Dallas Stars tonight. Just a thought on them adding him in the challenge.
No, absolutely. Anytime a team adds a top player and one of the best wingers in the league, and he's big, he's strong, he can score, so it's going to give us a lot more trouble. But I don't think our game plan changes at all. We're just playing another good player that they added.